Tekashi 6ix9ine may be in the worst situation possible for him and his music career right now. You need to hear what's going on right now, so let's get straight right into it. Now, after snitching in his court case on everybody in 9 Trey, Tekashi 6ix9ine had a massive target on his back. As of right now, 6ix9ine is actually the most disliked rapper of the decade, with him not only snitching, but now all of the countless amounts of internet beefs that he has now gotten himself into. From dissing many rappers who sadly passed, to even going at Lil Durk for not sticking up for King Von, it's pretty clear that 6ix9ine isn't afraid of anything and definitely isn't afraid of speaking his mind on social media. Sadly, I think that it's all now catching up to him, as there has now been many times where 6ix9ine gotten himself into terrible situations in the last few months, and there's even photos circulating the internet of 6ix9ine looking in pretty bad conditions. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine, he hasn't released a song now in around 4 months. His last single release was ZAZA, and since that song's release, 6ix9ine, he's been pretty quiet on social media. Now, this was until this photo of 6ix9ine ended up being released to the public of him getting a cast on his arm, as well as other photos showing that he had a lot of bruises around his face. Now, as it was actually never reported on what really happened to 6ix9ine in this situation, there's many people speculating on what really happened due to his last 4 months. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine is probably not going to speak of the situation, as it will ruin his reputation if anything, happened to him where he was getting robbed or anything in that nature. Now, Tekashi 6ix9ine has been dissing King Von since the day that he sadly passed. 6ix9ine posted many photos to his Instagram, as well as his Instagram story, going at King Von. Not to mention, he keeps on mentioning Lil Durk and trying to start internet beefs with him. Now, a few months ago, 6ix9ine, before he completely disappeared off of social media, he released an Instagram photo of him wearing a t-shirt with King Von on the entire t-shirt. As well as in that same post, 6ix9ine also called out Lil Durk on his Instagram story by saying that Lil Durk sacrificed King Von for the better of his rap career, and for the things that King Von said about Lil Durk's cousin just a few years ago. Now, in most Lil Durk songs, you most likely have noticed, he always mentions how it's family first, as well as his own brand that he created called OTF, which means only the family. Not to mention, it's also been said by Lil Durk that if you take one of his, then he will take several of yours. So he takes anything that's said about his family very, very personal. Now, 6ix9ine first ended up calling out Lil Durk due to the song that he made with Pooh Shiesty. Now, in that song with Pooh Shiesty that everybody knows, Lil Durk goes on to say the lyrics, "He was dissing on my cousin, now he's in that wood, huh?" Now, King Von actually used to have beef with Lil Durk's cousin Newski. You most likely know Newski of the famous Lil Durk chain that he always wears. In case you don't know, I have a photo on the screen. Now, there has been beef going on between King Von and Newski for allegedly quite some time. Not to mention, there's even an Instagram live video of King Von allegedly calling out Newski and things in that nature. So obviously, Lil Durk is not going to appreciate that too much. 6ix9ine then also goes on to mention how King Von passed on November 6th, while the song with Pooh Shiesty ended up getting released on January 2nd. Now, this made fans go wild on TikTok. There was tons of conspiracy theories going around because of what 6ix9ine started. Millions of people around the entire world started digging around and learning the true backstory behind Lil Durk and King Von, which made this entire thing go viral, all due to 6ix9ine just having some internet trolling sessions as he usually does. And with this all happening, just around 2 months ago, it has been said that the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine has disappeared for 4 months, the first 1 to 2 months where he originally disappeared, that's when this photo of him getting the cast on with a bunch of bruises actually ended up being released. And this actually could be happening due to some people at O Block maybe finding Tekashi 6ix9ine out in public and putting him into a condition that could have been very, very concerning. And even just looking at that photo in general, it is already pretty concerning even thinking about, which could be another reason as to why Tekashi 6ix9ine ended up paying a lot more money for security lately and actually doubled the amount of guards that he has with him. Now, Lil Durk and King Von are also not the only people that 6ix9ine has messed around with from O Block. Rapper Lil Reese, who was actually just involved in a very serious situation recently, also has had his fair share with internet beef with 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine would constantly go at Lil Reese for an incident that happened just a few years ago. In that incident, Lil Reese was getting messed with by some rivals, and in the process of it all going down, Lil Reese ended up going number 2 in his pants, and it was all recorded and everything like that. Very, gross stuff, but dissing Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and King Von is something that I would personally never do in my life. I don't know about you guys, but O Block is known for being one of the most, dangerous places in Chicago. You mess with one person from there, you practically messed with everybody. And I think, as well as many others, that 6ix9ine dissing all 3 of those rappers led to him having a cast on his arm and being in a very bad condition to the point where he had to disappear off of social media and not even release a new song for the last 4 months. Now, it's no secret that 6ix9ine has not been delivering new singles to his fans lately, but now, for around the last couple of weeks, 6ix9ine has been delivering concerts to his fans. Now, with things starting to open up more in the world and things starting to be a lot safer, 6ix9ine has now announced that he will be returning to doing concerts out in the public. Now, this is where it starts to get very concerning for 6ix9ine, as if you're going to be doing concerts all around the world, you never know who is in a specific area or who actually bought tickets to that concert. And it already has been talked about online in many podcasts and interviews that 6ix9ine has to definitely be careful depending on where he goes for certain concerts, as 6ix9ine has already said he will do concerts and shows in Chicago. It's no big deal, and if anything, 6ix9ine will just have the security to help him get out of any serious situation. But anyway, I'm a huge fan of 6ix9ine and definitely Lil Durk, King Von, and Reese. I hope everybody stays safe, and I hope they all have very promising music careers. I would hate to see anything bad happen to 6ix9ine, and I hope he remains safe, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe.